All right, fellow Texan and up-and-coming welterweight knockout artist Vergil Ortiz seems to have the internet buzzing with some comments he made in regards of a potential fight between arguably number one pound-for-pound fighter Terrence "Bud" Crawford and arguably possible number one pound-for-pound, or at least top three pound-for-pound fighter in Spence. I still have Spence in the top three, flat out, straight up, straight like that. Now, nevertheless, Vergil Ortiz has came out and said he don't think that this is a good fight for Terrence Crawford. He believes that this is going to be an easy fight pretty much for Spence, that he's going to pound, he's going to bully, and he's going to hurt Terrence Crawford real bad and more than likely stop him. And many people believe that. You know, many people believe that. Me, myself, I don't think so. I think Bud has really grew into and molded into that 147 frame very well. And what I mean by that, I think he's very comfortable at that 147 now. I think he can handle what Spence is going to bring to him. At the end of the day, I do think it's time to make this fight. But, you know, Vergil Ortiz, you got to take that with a grain of sand. He's from Dallas like Spence, so of course he going to ride for the city. And ain't nothing wrong with that. He supposed to do that, you know. In most cases, I ride with people from my city. So I get that. I get that. I don't think people should explode, because I noticed people that made videos about it. There were certain people in the comment section, they were just livid over the fact that you had a lot of Spence apologists, you know, kind of agreeing with it and stuff. You know, this is my thing. I've told you, when it comes to the whole Spence Terrence Crawford dynamic, I've told you where I stand. I support both of those brothers. All I want is the fight to happen. May the best man win. I don't have a horse in the race. I will be just fine if Spence wins that fight, just as well as I'll be just fine if Terrence Crawford wins that fight. Because at the end of the day, it'll be two black men, you know, competing in the same ring, possibly for pound number one status. And I think it'll be an epic fight. I think it'll be a classic fight, no matter how it ends. So at the end of the day, no matter who wins, we win, if you catch my drift. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a celebration at the welterweight. A big fight, something we haven't seen since, you know, the early days of Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns won. You know, even though Sugar Ray Leonard had already had a loss, but nevertheless, it'll be something to that caliber. You know, it'll be a big fight. And hopefully both these men can stay undefeated on their way to a showdown. But I don't know how many fights Spence has left at 147. It almost looks to me like Spence may have, maybe at the very least, possibly two more fights left at 147, and then he's going to move up. You know, maybe three if Crawford is the third fight. But yeah, we'll see. So like I said, at the end of the day, you know, we must not be fanboys, because like I said, that's just not good. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this Bud Crawford, Spence, like I said, I've been really disappointed in certain people who, and it's not just one particular person, it's a few people who have turned this from being a celebration of two of the best fighters on the planet having a showdown, you know, and celebrating black excellence in the ring, to, you know, dividing us over some fake stuff, you know, over who Terrence Crawford is signed with, which we know that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Because at the end of the day, if you hate Bob Arum so much and despise him so much, why the fuck you always interviewing him or asking, or you always nice to him when you interview him? Then there's a few people that do that. So like I said, I ain't talking about one particular person. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that do that in general. And it just ain't one person. There's been a few people that have been trying to divide the race and divide black people in between this Bud and Errol Spence thing. Like I said, I support both of those brothers. Real talk. But anyway, like I said, Vergil Ortiz has every right to think what he wants to think. Like I said, he basically showing Errol Spence some hometown love. And like I said, I think this fight is a 50-50 fight. Like I said, I've said on several occasions, I see things in that fight that Errol Spence could exploit. And then I see some things that Bud could exploit in Errol Spence. I have this vision of this fight going like a lot of different ways. Now, if the fight ever gets made, then I'll break it down how I believe both men could possibly win this fight. So let me know what you think. This is your boy Town Biz. I am out.